Your YouTube motivation video script, Part 1. The world has convinced you that comfort is success. A soft bed, fast food delivered to your door, entertainment every second, easy money dreams, easy lifestyles, easy excuses, and slowly, without even realizing it, your comfort has started destroying your future. Because comfort is expensive, not financially at first. Mentally, every time you choose comfort over discipline, you weaken your ability to fight for the life you say you want. You tell yourself you want financial freedom. You say you want to become rich. You say you want to escape stress, debt, and struggle. But your daily habits are building the exact opposite future. You wake up late. You avoid hard work. You procrastinate. You spend money to feel good. You scroll for hours. You quit when things become difficult. And then you wonder why your bank account stays empty. Listen carefully. Your financial future is not destroyed in one day. It dies quietly. It dies every time you avoid discomfort. Because money respects discipline. Wealth respects sacrifice. Success respects people who can suffer longer than everyone else. Most people today are addicted to convenience. They want results without pressure. They want millionaire lifestyles with worker-level effort. They want freedom without responsibility. That mindset creates weak men, and weak men stay broke. The modern world is designed to keep you comfortable and distracted. Every app, every advertisement, every platform is fighting for your attention because distracted people are easier to control. A focused man builds wealth. A distracted man builds excuses. Think about it. How many hours have you wasted this week doing things that add nothing to your future? How much money have you spent trying to escape boredom instead of building skills? How many opportunities have you ignored because they look too difficult? That's the hidden cost of comfort. It steals your ambition. The scary part is this. Comfort feels safe while it's destroying you. You don't feel the damage immediately. One lazy morning doesn't ruin your life. One missed workout doesn't destroy your future. One wasted day doesn't make you poor. But repeated over years, that becomes your identity. And identity creates destiny. Poor habits create poor outcomes. Disciplined habits create freedom. Most people wait until life punches them in the face before they change. They wait until the debt becomes unbearable, until the bills pile up, until they lose relationships, until they feel trapped in a life they hate. But by then, they've already wasted years living soft. You have to understand something most people never realize. Comfort and growth cannot live in the same house. The moment you choose growth, discomfort becomes necessary. You must become comfortable being uncomfortable. That means waking up when you don't feel like it, working when you're tired, saving money when you want to spend, learning when others are relaxing, staying focused while the world wastes time. That is how financial freedom is built, not through motivation alone, not through luck, not through fantasies, through repeated discipline. Every wealthy person you admire had periods of isolation, sacrifice, and pressure that most people would never survive. Nobody sees those moments. People only see the results. They see the car, the house, the success, the confidence, but they don't see the years of discomfort behind it, the sleepless nights, the rejection, the loneliness, the discipline. You cannot skip that process. The reason most people stay financially stuck is because they're emotionally weak. The second life becomes difficult. They run back to comfort. Comfort food, comfort entertainment, comfort spending, comfort excuses, anything to avoid pain. But pain is where growth happens. Pain teaches discipline. Pain teaches focus. Pain teaches survival. The uncomfortable moments in your life are not your enemies. They are training sessions for the person you need to become. You say you want money? Then become the kind of person capable of handling money. Because financial freedom is not just about income. It's about character. If you cannot control your impulses, money will disappear. If you cannot delay gratification, wealth will never stay. If you cannot suffer temporarily, you will suffer permanently. That's the truth nobody wants to hear. Temporary discomfort creates permanent rewards. Temporary comfort creates permanent regret. Right now, somewhere in the world, another man is outworking you. Another person is studying while you're scrolling. Another individual is building discipline while you're making excuses. And one day, that gap becomes massive because success compounds. Every disciplined action stacks. Every focused day matters. Every sacrifice counts. Small decisions create giant outcomes over time. That's why poor people often stay poor. Not because they lack opportunity, because they lack consistency. They wait for inspiration instead of building habits. And habits determine your future more than emotions ever will. You cannot keep living like everyone else and expect uncommon success. Average habits create average lives. If you spend your evenings consuming entertainment while successful people spend their evenings learning, building, planning, and improving, your future is already being decided. Every day you choose comfort, your future becomes smaller. Read that again. Every single day you avoid challenge, your potential decreases, your confidence decreases, your discipline decreases, your value decreases, and eventually your financial opportunities disappear too, because the market rewards valuable people, not comfortable people. The world pays people who solve problems, create discipline, lead others, and produce results. Nobody gets rich because they master relaxation. You must train yourself to attack difficult things. That phone call you're avoiding? Do it. That business idea you keep delaying? Start it. That skill you need to learn? Learn it. That fear controlling your decisions? Face it. Your future changes the moment you stop negotiating with comfort, because comfort is a slow death. And if you don't kill your addiction to comfort now, one day you'll wake up trapped in a life you can't escape. Broke, regretful, weak, dependent, wondering where all the years went. Or you can suffer now. You can build discipline now. You can sacrifice now. You can become dangerous now. And create a future where money is no longer your biggest problem. The choice is yours. The dangerous thing about comfort is that it never looks dangerous in the beginning. It looks harmless. Sleeping one extra hour feels harmless. Skipping work for one day feels harmless. Buying things you don't need feels harmless. Wasting time online feels harmless. But small habits become permanent lifestyles. And permanent lifestyles shape your financial future. Most people destroy their future slowly while convincing themselves they still have time. That's the trap. You think you'll become disciplined tomorrow. You think you'll start saving money next month. You think you'll finally take life seriously next year. But tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. And suddenly you're older, weaker, more tired, and still financially stuck. Time does not care about your excuses. While you delay, life keeps moving. Bills keep coming. Opportunities keep passing. Competition keeps improving. And every year you stay comfortable, the harder your future becomes. A lot of people blame the economy. They blame inflation. They blame rich people. They blame bad luck. But deep down, many of them know the truth. They became too comfortable. Comfort makes you passive. It kills urgency. A man without urgency wastes years. When your life becomes too easy, your standards drop. You stop fighting. You stop growing. You start accepting things that should make you uncomfortable. Low income, bad habits, weak routines, no purpose, no direction. And after a while, mediocrity starts feeling normal. That's terrifying, because once mediocrity becomes comfortable, ambition disappears. You stop chasing greatness because survival becomes enough. But you were not born just to survive. You were born to build, to lead, to create, to conquer, to become financially powerful enough that your family never has to suffer because of your weakness. But that version of you requires discipline, and discipline is painful. There will be mornings when your body says sleep, your mind says quit, your emotions say relax. But winners move anyway. That's the difference. Average people act based on feelings. Successful people act based on standards. If your feelings control your actions, your future will always stay unstable, because feelings change every day. Some days you feel motivated. Some days you feel lazy. Some days you feel confident. Some days you feel broken. But disciplined people keep moving no matter what they feel. That consistency creates results. You must stop asking yourself, what I feel like doing, and start asking, what kind of future am I building? Because every action either builds freedom or builds regret. Every dollar you waste matters. Every hour you waste matters. Every distraction matters. People think financial failure happens because of one giant mistake. Usually it happens because of thousands of small, weak decisions repeated daily. That's how comfort destroys people. Quietly, you don't notice the damage until years later. Until you realize you have no savings, no assets, no discipline, no momentum. And by then, fear enters your life. Fear of bills, fear of emergencies, fear of staying average forever. Financial stress is one of the heaviest pains a human being can carry. It destroys confidence. It destroys peace. It destroys relationships. And most of the time, it begins with undisciplined comfort. The strongest people in life learn how to delay pleasure. They can say no when others say yes. They can stay focused while others get distracted. They can stay patient while others chase shortcuts. That's real power. Anybody can spend money. Anybody can waste time. Anybody can avoid hard work. But very few people can stay disciplined long enough to completely transform their future. That's why very few people become financially free. Freedom requires sacrifice. You cannot live like everyone else and expect extraordinary results. While most people are entertaining themselves, you should be educating yourself. While most people complain, you should be building. While most people seek comfort, you should be increasing your value. Because value changes everything. The more valuable you become, the more money flows toward you. Learn skills. Learn communication. Learn sales. Learn discipline. Learn how money works. Your current situation does not have to define your future, but your habits will. If your habits stay weak, your life stays weak. It's that simple. Nobody is coming to rescue you. No perfect opportunity is coming. No magical moment is coming. Your future depends on what you decide to do right now. Not tomorrow. Not next month. Now, the uncomfortable decisions you avoid today are probably the exact decisions that could change your life. So stop running from pressure. Pressure creates strength. Pressure creates discipline. Pressure creates men who can handle responsibility, money, leadership, and success. And if you can learn to embrace discomfort while everyone else runs from it, your future will become impossible to ignore. Most people want the rewards of success without becoming the person required to earn it. They want wealth without sacrifice, freedom without discipline, results without pressure. But life doesn't work that way. Everything valuable has a price. And the price of financial freedom is discomfort. You have to become obsessed with growth even when it hurts. Especially when it hurts. Because pain changes people. The gym hurts. Saving money hurts. Building a business hurts. Learning new skills hurts. Working long hours hurts. But staying broke hurts more. Living paycheck to paycheck hurts more. Watching others succeed while you stay stuck hurts more. Knowing you wasted your potential hurts more. You must choose your pain. One pain creates strength. The other creates regret. Most people choose temporary comfort because they only think about today. Successful people think about the future. That's the difference in mindset. Weak people ask, how can I feel good right now? Strong people ask, how can I build a better life later? That one difference changes everything. Because your future is built by what you repeatedly do when nobody is watching. Not when you feel motivated. Not when life feels easy. When life gets hard. Can you still stay disciplined when you're tired? Can you still focus when nobody supports you? Can you still work when results are slow? That's where winners are created. Anybody can dream. Very few can endure. And endurance is what creates financial success. You have to train your mind to stop escaping difficulty. Every time you avoid a challenge, you teach yourself weakness. Every time you face a challenge, you build confidence. Confidence is earned through action, not talking, not wishing, not planning forever. Action. The world respects people who execute. A disciplined person with average talent will destroy a lazy person with great talent every single time. Because consistency beats intensity. Doing small disciplined actions daily is more powerful than one burst of motivation. That's why your routines matter so much. Your morning routine, your spending habits, your focus, your environment, your work ethic. These things shape your future more than luck ever will. Look around carefully. Most people are addicted to distractions because distractions help them avoid reality. Entertainment becomes an escape. Scrolling becomes an escape. Comfort becomes an escape. But escaping reality never improves reality. You must face your life honestly. If your finances are weak, fix them. If your discipline is weak, strengthen it. If your mindset is weak, rebuild it. Stop pretending you have unlimited time. You don't. Every year matters. The habits you build in silence today will either protect your future or destroy it. That's why discipline is one of the greatest forms of self-respect. When you stay focused despite discomfort, you prove to yourself that you are reliable. And reliable people build powerful lives. You cannot become financially strong while mentally weak. The two cannot exist together. Money requires responsibility. Responsibility requires discipline. Discipline requires sacrifice. Everything connects. That's why successful people often live differently from the crowd. They think differently. They spend differently. They work differently. While others seek comfort, they seek growth. And growth changes everything. A single year of real discipline can completely transform your life. 1 year of focused effort. 1 year of controlled spending. 1 year of learning valuable skills. 1 year of consistency that can separate you from the life you currently live. But most people never experience transformation because they quit too early. They want immediate rewards. And when success takes time, they return to comfort. That's why patience matters. Real success is slow. It's built day by day, habit by habit, decision by decision, until one day, the results become visible to everyone, and people call you lucky. But they never saw the sacrifices behind the success. At the end of the day, your future is being built by the choices you make when nobody is watching, not your intentions, not your excuses, your actions. Every day you wake up, life gives you two options, comfort or growth. And every time you choose comfort, you move further away from the life you dream about. Because comfort feels good in the moment, but it destroys you slowly. It steals your hunger. It weakens your discipline. It kills your ambition. And eventually, it traps you in an average life you secretly hate. A life where money controls your decisions. A life where stress follows you everywhere. A life where you work hard but never move forward. That's not freedom. Real freedom comes from discipline, the ability to control yourself when distractions are everywhere, the ability to stay focused when others quit, the ability to sacrifice today so your future becomes powerful tomorrow. That is what separates strong people from weak people. Strong people understand that temporary suffering creates permanent rewards. Weak people avoid discomfort and end up suffering longer. Think about the person you could become if you stop running from hard things. Imagine a version of you that wakes up early without excuses, the version that controls spending, the version that learns valuable skills daily, the version that stays disciplined even during difficult moments. That version of you exists. But comfort is standing in the way. You cannot become financially dangerous while living mentally soft. The world rewards people who produce, who solve problems, who stay disciplined under pressure. Not people who constantly seek entertainment and easy living. Your future family depends on the choices you make today. One day, people may rely on you, your children, your parents, your future wife, your responsibilities. And when that moment comes, excuses will not save you. Only discipline will. That's why you must build yourself now, not later, not when life becomes easier. Now, because life does not become easier. You become stronger. Every challenge you face today is preparing you for a bigger future tomorrow. So stop fearing discomfort. Use it. Let hard work sharpen you. Let pressure strengthen you. Let sacrifice build your character. Most people will never do this. Most people will stay trapped in cycles of comfort, distraction, excuses, and financial struggle for the rest of their lives. Do not become one of them. You still have time to change your direction. You still have time to build discipline, to build wealth, to build strength, to build a future that makes you proud. But time is moving fast. Years will pass whether you improve or not. So the real question is this. When the next 5 years are gone, will you be stronger or just more comfortable? because comfort has already destroyed millions of futures. Do not let it destroy yours.